Hello, guys, and welcome back to If Stupid Had a Name podcast, episode 12. It is December 10th, and I'm here with Colton.
How's it going?
Fucker.
Thanks. That's a good way to start. Fuck.
Yeah,
fuck,
oh yeah.
Fuckwad 1
yeah,
and
just say
Fuckwad 2.
fucker, right?
You know, rather than thing 1, thing 2, it's Fuckwad 1 and 2.
So, we didn't record last week because you were busy down in Florida.
I was a little bitch. No. Yeah, I was down in Florida and I went to a race down there called the Snowball Derby. If you watch NASCAR at all, like religiously, you'll know what the Snowball Derby is. It's not NASCAR sanctioned or associated at all, but you know what the Snowball Derby is. So, but that was a lot of fun. And I got a couple stories from it for story time. But
can't wait to hear it because Florida's always good for some stories.
Weirdly, there wasn't anything in Florida that happened. Because you gotta remember, the Snowball Derby isn't something that's just, it's in Pensacola, Florida, at Five Flag Speedway. Yeah. It's not something that, like, just Florida people go to. I mean, people around the country go to that race. So, it's not just Florida man type shit that happens.
Right.
But I have a couple of stories from that. But first, we're gonna start off with Dylan's quote of the week. So, what is your quote of the week, Dylan?
So the quote of the week, over the weekend, yesterday, me and Colton and our friend Andy went to bowling. And my grandfather proceeds to ask me, "Hey, you're going bowling, right?" "Yeah, I'm going bowling." And he's like, "Well, you know, I gave up bowling for sex because the balls were lighter." And that's the quote of the week.
Yeah, it's a good quote. It's a good quote. I give him that much. Oh, fucking A. So, okay. $5 for the first person that can tie that in without being weird about it. Chose sex over bowling because the balls are smaller. Or lighter, rather. That, too, and they're smaller. You know, I don't want to be walking around like fucking Randy. I have to put my balls in a wheelbarrow. That'd be kind of annoying. Go to a concert. Yeah, look at it like this. You go to buy a fucking airplane ticket. You got to buy 2 tickets because your balls are so massive. Fucking sit in the middle seat and 1 ball in the right seat, 1 ball in the left seat.
Yeah, you're doing the fucking splits.
Yeah.
On your balls.
Fucking A. Okay, we'll go to story time. So, like I said, I went to the Snowball Derby. Well, this happened on the way back. Hold on. I had a cough. Have you heard of the app called Waze?
No.
Okay, it's like Google Maps in in that sense, but what it is, it's a little bit more in depth of Google Maps, and when it comes to telling you there's a stopped car on the shoulder and like a cop up ahead or something in the road or whatever, because people put it. Google Maps has it, but Waze is a lot better at it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So me and the guy I was going with, we were coming back from the guy I went with is a family friend. Sick fucks. We were coming back, we were on the way back home, and we were going through Louisville, Kentucky, because they're fucking weird down there. And we're on I-65, we're just south of town, and he had Waze going on his phone, and he's like, "Oh, there's a stopped car in a half mile." And I'm in the left-hand hammer lane. So I'm like, it's most likely on the right shoulder. It's not going to be an issue. So we keep going. And, it's like half mile, 4/10 of a mile, 3/10 of a mile, 2/10 of a mile. While we look, the car, it was a stopped car, but it was a little bit more than a stopped car. The car was facing the wrong way, so it was looking at us. It wasn't running. And 3 of the 4 corners were all fucked up. Like, it definitely found the concrete Jersey barrier. Like, I think it's a little bit more than a stopped car, guys. That shit's ready for the rollback. We just started fucking dying. It just said stopped car, half mile. No, that's a wrecked car in a half a mile.
Yeah, no shit.
Fucking A. That was great. But, and then the other one I have is when we were down in Florida on Saturday it basically rained like all day Saturday in the Pensacola area. So we went to the USS Alabama in Mobile because it's only like an hour away, which was really cool. If you're in the Mobile area of Alabama, go to the USS Alabama. It is really cool because it's not just the ship. They have a hangar with some aircraft in it, airplanes. They have a sub that you can walk through And then they also have some tanks and some artillery stuff there you can go see. It's really cool. We unfortunately couldn't go see the tanks because we got lucky when we got to Mobile. It had stopped raining. And so we were able to go through the ship and stuff. But when we wanted to go out and see the tanks, I mean, it was like not raining. And about 4 seconds later, like hell on earth. It was like, we're just going to go back to we're just going to go back to the truck. But on the way, when we left the Alabama, when we went back to Pensacola, we went to Hooters in Pensacola Beach. And then when we got done there, we drove along, I think it's Pierdo Key or Pierdo Key or something like that, along there. And there you're literally like 4 feet above sea level. And there's like every house down there is on stilts, right? For like when hurricanes and the storm surge comes up, they're on stilts. Except the church. We go by the church, it's like, it's not on stilts. Ah, fuck it. They have God on their side. They have a higher power. Everything's on stilts except the church. That's on the ground. Fuck it. Nothing bad will happen. We're good. We're covered. We don't need no freaking Allstate church.
God chose them for a reason.
Yeah. We're in good hands, but it ain't Allstate. It was a fun trip. It was definitely fun, and we lucked out because the reason they call it the Snowball Derby is because there's been times where guys have gone down there in legit like full snowmobile suits and shit because it's so fucking cold.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why they call it the Snowball Derby, because it's like a roll of the dice. We got lucky that it was like 70 degrees. I mean, yeah, it did rain, but I'd rather it be rainy and 70 than like 35, because then you just freeze your fucking dick off. And that's not any fun.
Right. Yeah, that's always a bad time.
Yeah. It's never a good time.
Oh, shit, I lost feeling in my dick. What happened?
Yeah, right? Oh, fucking A. Now I can go all day. No, sorry. Okay. Move on. So when I was looking up for the show prep, looking up idiotic news and all that bullshit, I came across something. Now, this was published 4 years ago, but it's still good. It says it's 40 newspaper headlines that push the limits of human stupidity. Now, you'll see a newspaper headline or whatever, and it'll be worded, or let's not even say newspaper. You'll see an article headline and it's worded for clickbait, or it's worded really poorly.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You know, like that, shit like that. Well, this one definitely pushes the bounds of stupidity. Listen, there's 40 of them. Like, this first one says, homicide victims rarely talk to police. Kind of hard to do that when you're dead.
I wonder fucking why.
Hey, Dylan, do me a solid. Would you look up the definition of homicide for me and see what the old dictionary says the definition of homicide is? I mean, I have an idea, but apparently this motherfucker needs a dictionary.
Here we go. Homicide. Noun. The killing of one person by another.
I'm sorry, what was the second word again?
Killing.
Oh, so dead.
Similar. Murder. Killing. Assassination. Liquidation. Extermination. Execute. We could do this all day, buddy.
Right.
Slaughter. Butchery. Massacre. Manslaughter. Patricide. Matricide. Parricide. What the fuck kind of sides are these dudes?
All the sides. No.
Not good sides either. Where's potatoes on here? Damn it.
Where's potatoes on here? Fucking A. Oh, okay.
Where's my goddamn mac and cheese?
Yeah, right? We don't do squares. This next one.
I killed my parents, but I also like mac and cheese, so.
Yeah, not a square. Yeah. We hate math, says 4 and 10, which is fine. But then the next line says, a majority of Americans. I hope that's done as a joke, because that's not a majority. That's still a minority. Fucking Christ. This is in the Outdoors Outpost section. Breathing oxygen linked to staying alive. Yes. Is it not?
I wonder fucking why.
Marijuana issue sent to a joint committee. Now that's just funny. Statistics show that teen pregnancy drops off significantly after age 25. How about after age 20 or 19?
Holy fuck, dude. What the fuck are these?
You added 6 years to something that didn't need it. China may be using sea to hide its submarines. Yes, because when they're on land, it's hard to find a tree big enough to hide it behind. This one is funny. Princess Diana, she's the one that died, I believe was it L.A.? I think in a limo, in a tunnel or something. Diana was still alive hours before she died. Really? And let me guess, she was still dead hours after she died. Just thinking.
Fucking idiots.
Think of a headline. Okay, so this person obviously forgot. These are all newspapers, so once you print it, you can't change it, right? This one says, think of a headline, 56-point bolt headline. So they forgot to think of a headline and sent it to print. And it just has the static issue of what you need to do as a headline.
God.
Oh, fuck. Federal agents raid gun shop, find weapons. Really? What were you expecting to find? Teddy bears? A underground Build-A-Bear factory?
Build-A-Bear?
A nuclear explosion would be a disaster. So is my ass after Taco Tuesday, but, I mean, you're not wrong, but it kind of comes without saying. Oh, if I was this writer, I would totally change my last name. Her last name's Parkinson.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. I bet she has the shakies.
Hey, ew.
Okay, this one has to be a joke. Man kills himself and runs away. No, he just pulled a David Copperfield. I'm breathing 1 minute? Well, it's because he obviously, wasn't finding oxygen.
And from an X trick, I'm going to make everybody bored.
Yeah, right? If he would have just found, according to this person, breathing oxygen is linked to staying alive. Obviously, he couldn't find any more oxygen.
Obviously, he held his breath.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Held his breath, instantly died.
Yeah. World Bank says poor need more money. Really? Really? Do they now? Can't imagine why. Bugs flying around with wings are flying bugs. And people in padded rooms are fucking crazy folks. Since we're stating the obvious.
Bugs with wings are flying bugs? Holy shit. These are all no shit, Captain Obvious.
Yeah. Bridges help people cross rivers. Yes, they do. Thank you for pointing that fact out.
They also cross roads.
Yeah.
You know what else crosses roads? Fucking chickens.
And what also needs what somebody needs to cross the road? This person with a helmet on, just in case they don't hurt themselves.
Yeah, no shit.
Fucking A. Northfield plans to plan strategic plan. I'll say it again. Northfield plans to plan strategic plan. What?
I wouldn't have it any other way, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. One armed man applauds to kindness of strangers. I wonder why. Yeah, when I point this metal thing at them, they all get out of my way. They do what I say. It's really nice.
Hold on. Wait. One armed man.
Yes.
Applauded.
Yes, I get it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
he didn't.
Yeah, well, maybe he's just, I don't know. Like that.
Yeah, he's like,
okay, whatever you did, we didn't hear it, Dylan.
Oh, damn. Really?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm going to remove the pop filter.
Probably won't make a difference. Yeah, nope, still didn't hear it.
Nothing. God damn it. Fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, you guys just, for a few seconds, y'all were just like, where's my mouse? Y'all were just like.
Pretty much. I was getting ready to do a Kurt Cobain.
I like that. Oh, man.
This next, you can't even say anything. It's FHG, FHDF, DFD, FFG, FG, 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 FG. What?
Is this a fucking hacker code or something?
Dude, did he have a stroke when he was writing this or something? Girls' school still offering something special. Head. Oh, fucking A. That's where it's like you definitely missed a couple where you should have said head of school says that girl school still offering something special. Man arrested for everything. What are you in for? Everything.
Damn.
What do you,
Yeah,
what do you mean? What do you mean? Like,
everything.
What do you mean? Like, like murder, homicide, rape, all of it. Yeah, everything. Everything. And then I also decimated the dead body after. Rape fruit, good for every meal.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it though?
Is it though? Apparently it was for Bill Cosby. Tiger Woods plays with his own balls. Tiger Woods plays with own balls, Nike says. Well, actually, he did.
He has 2 of them.
Yes. Rooms with broken air conditioners are hot. And so is the inside of your brain full of hot air. Fucking A. This had to be as a joke. Missa Pippi's literacy program shows improvement. They spelled Mississippi Missippis. They forgot the extra SSI. Literacy show. Well, yeah. Last week they started it with a Q. Quissapippi.
Jason with a Q. Mississippi with 2 L's and a Q.
That's right, and a Z. State's population to double by 2040. Babies to blame. Yes, like it's their fault they're being born.
Hey, there's a solution out there. But,
yeah. Buy an airplane ticket and go in the bathroom.
There you go.
If you listen to the last episode, you know what we're talking about. Survey finds fewer deer after hunt.
Really?
Really? What did you expect? They like, all right, everybody, they start. No, it's like fucking Vietnam. They're all hiding in the fucking rat tunnels, and okay, it's January 1st. It's hunting season's over here. All the fucking deer just start popping out. Like, Jesus Christ! No wonder I didn't see any bucks. Barbershop singers bring joy to school for deaf.
That'd be kind of hard, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be terrible singers. I guess. Homeless survive winter. Now what? Damn it, they made it through. Now we gotta fucking do something with them during the summer. Fuck! Oh my god. Whoever did this. Okay, so this one wasn't so much the headlines, it's just how they laid out the paper. It's like if you get like a paper, whatever the top headline is, it'll say blah 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 this, and then it'll like have some of it, and it'll say continues on page A6 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they'll list other top headlines. Well, the top headline says Boy Scouts to accept gay boys. Okay, which is fine. Except the headline under it says in through the back door.
Okay.
I mean,
are we sure about that?
Somebody,
I think sure we want to accept it to the back door.
Well, you can't go through the front door. Ain't got one. Of course, in this day and age, you can't be very sure. World in brief. Greenland meteorite may be from space. I thought it was from Antarctica. Really? Some fucking penguin just absolutely yeeted that shit to the other side of the world.
No, for sure, that came from Iceland attacking Greenland. For sure.
100%. Well,
they're
because
like, we got too much snowy rocks over here. Send that shit over.
That's right. Most earthquake damage is caused by shaking. Kind of what an earthquake is. I mean,
nah, it's that girl with Parkinson's as her last name.
Yeah, right. She's over there just on the fucking street corner, just yeah. Miracle cure kills 5th patient. Then it's not a miracle cure, is it? I mean, unless you're trying to speed run death. Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
it depends on what the miracle cure is.
Yeah, if you want to die, sure.
Yeah, is it a miracle cure for death? Then yeah, it's quite successful. It's batting 1,000. Students cook and serve grandparents. So it's come down to this, huh? The economy's that bad. We're just like, granny's lived long enough. Fuck her. I'll take the leg.
Cook her. Let's go. Cook her. What do you guys want? Grandma tacos or Grandma Sloppy Joes?
Yeah, right. I don't want anything of Grammy Sloppy anything. Republicans turned off.
Oh,
by
you want that
size of-
roast beef?
No, I'm still good. And I don't want Grandpa's hot dog either.
Dog water.
Fucking wrinkly bastard. This one's burnt. It's not even cooked. Fucking A. You know. Republicans turned off by the size of Obama's package. Speaking of Grandpa's hot dog.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
fuck. Scientists to kill ducks to see why they're dying. Yeah, each duck we keep has fucking birdshot in it. I can't understand why.
Guys, the ducks keep dying, so let's kill more to understand why they're dying. But wouldn't that make the problem worse? Shut the fuck up, Jared. No one asked you.
Shut up. Shut up. We're just trying to get the fucking grant so we can go buy new Lamborghinis. Woman missing since she got lost.
Really?
Really?
I didn't think she'd be missing if she was found.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Woman still
missing.
You know, and then when they find her, woman still seen after she's been found.
Yeah, no, hope. I fucking hope.
Yellow object spotted in sky. It's called the sun. But, you know, I guess if you live, I don't know, in the basement, you might not see it very often.
Yeah. Oh, there's a funny story. My dad was in California when he was in the Marines.
I'm sorry.
And he was there. I can't remember, but it was nighttime. And California suffered a brownout.
Suffered?
And
Suffered?
people started calling 911. Huh?
California suffered a brownout? Dude, that's a common occurrence these days.
Well, you know what a brownout is.
Yeah,
right?
it's not a blackout. It's just when the power company shuts off a grid because they can't produce enough power.
Right. So California, you know, has this brownout, and it lasts a while. Well, it was enough to where the light pollution died down, and people were calling 911. They're like, "Oh my God, you know, there's something in the sky. There's this weird glowing thing." It was the fucking galaxy. It was the Milky Way galaxy.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like, "Are you guys fucking stupid?"
Yes. You live in California. You're already missing a couple of brain cells. Was bank robber a he or she? Breasts might be a clue. Now, if this was 10 years ago, I'd say yes. Now, you can't be quite so sure. He could just be some big fat bastard. I don't know. Woman in sumo wrestler suit assaulted by ex-girlfriend in gay pub after she waved at man dressed as a Snickers bar. My brain broke after reading that. So a woman in a sumo wrestler suit was assaulted by her ex-girlfriend in a gay pub after she waved at a man dressed as a Snickers bar. You know what they say, you just aren't you when you're hungry. Dylan, your Discord is not working. Oh, unless it's okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's working now.
My mic got unplugged. I was kind of happy about that fat dude, but I was like, could you imagine having a jealous ass girlfriend that she beats you up for fucking waving at a dressed fucking Snickers bar? Like, what the fuck?
I want to eat his nuts. No.
I want some of his sticky stuff.
Yeah. Is that nougat or something
Creamy.
else?
Huh?
I said, is that nougat or something else?
Is that Nutella or Nutella? Sorry. We can continue on.
Okay. Like I said, you're just not you when you're hungry. Prisoner serving 2,000 year sentence could face more time. Because 2,000 years isn't enough? He might
Holy
live.
shit.
He might live. You never know. You never know.
Okay.
That reminds me of the
I got a
story. That reminds me of the story of a guy, I think in Kansas or something. He actually legally died for like 5 or 6 minutes and then he got revived. And he made the argument that he served his life sentence. Which I mean,
was just about to say that. I was like, would that be considering that you served a life sentence? Because that proposes an issue. Because it's just like,
I think
he did die.
He did die, but I don't think they signed a death certificate. If they would have signed a death certificate, then he'd have a real cause. Like, hey, they signed a death certificate. It says I died. Right here. Right here. Right here, Gudge. Right here. Come bag. Right here.
He was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
That's one thing I don't understand. They'll be like, somebody will say like there's like a mass shooting or whatever, and and they don't do the death penalty, and the guy will get like seven continuous life sentences or 7 sentences each of 120 years each. What? So he's getting an 800-year sentence? What's the point? Just fucking put a bullet in his head and be done with it. That's another thing too. I think we could speed up the process of this death row shit, right? You get put on death row. People are on death row for like 20 years before they even get fucking popped, right? I think it should be like this. If you are found guilty, right, and then there's a whole other trial to find out if you should, be put on the death, have the death penalty. And they're like, and I think it's the normal 12 jurors all say yes. It should be like, all right, they put him into the back room and boom, done. That's it. Problem solved. We're done. Because most likely, if you were getting the death penalty, it's not like you were innocently accused. You probably did it. I'm just saying. Just saying. At that point, because, sometimes a man can't be found dead in a graveyard. Just a man? No women? Well, no women? I guess it's a segregated graveyard.
Damn.
I hate it when I go to a sexist graveyard. It's terrible. The horrors.
They all have dicks, and I want vag.
Yeah, right. I want canyons, not mountains. Oh, fucking A. Stupid headlines. All right, let's move on to the weekly stupid report. Now, I got a question for you, Dylan. If you were...
I might have an answer.
What?
I might have an answer.
Okay. If you were driving around, and you saw like an animal on the side of the road, like in a farmer's field, like a cow or, a pig or whatever, would you go out and want to pet it?
Not really.
What if you're driving around in northern Michigan and you have the rare chance of seeing an elk? It's rare. You could see an elk, but it's quite rare. Would you want to go out and pet it?
I wouldn't step out and pet it, but I would stop my car and be like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's an elk.
Okay.
And then I'd fucking leave.
Right, but you wouldn't go out of your car and go try to pet it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently,
there's
this
no
man in
chance.
Provo, Utah, didn't get that same message.
Then he dipped his head down, and I think that's the point that his horn went in, and he caught me right here, and then I was kind of flipped up.
Ouch. Yeah, and a KUTV exclusive, a Provo man recovering now after being gored by a bison in southern Utah. He hopes his story will be a reminder for others to respect wildlife.
It is our top story tonight on 2 News at 6. I'm Heidi Hatch.
And I'm Mark Cabell. Amanda Gilbert live after talking to him and the Department of Wildlife Resources today. Amanda?
And the Division of Wildlife Resources say that bison can actually weigh around 2,000 pounds or a ton when mature. So this man says he learned the hard way how one mistake can lead to months of recovery. It's clear Halen Carbajal and his girlfriend love the outdoors. While driving home from an early Thanksgiving, they saw some bison off to the side of the road on someone's property and pulled over to look at them.
By the time I got back to the fence, he had followed me all the way over. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And
Halen snapped some photos with the bison.
I was definitely the idiot in this scenario.
So they actually took pictures. They hopped a farmer's fence. So now you're trespassing. To go pet a animal that weighs 2,000 pounds. Because that's a good idea. Problem number 2. Problem number 3. The bison actually followed them back towards the fence. And they're like, oh, let's start petting it. Nothing bad can happen. Let's take some fucking pictures. Nothing bad will happen. There's problem number 3. Problem number 4 is this is not a fucking petting zoo. Oh, and did I mention they were trespassing? Pretty sure I did. All right, we'll continue on.
Next thing.
But then he dipped his head down, and I think that's the point that his horn went in, and he caught me right here, and then I was kind of flipped up.
Halen crawled.
So the bison went down because, they have horns and shit. And stabbed him right in like the right side of his lower stomach, and then said yeet and threw him up in the air like a fucking volleyball.
through the fence, but he
Fuck
doesn't
yeah.
think the bison was attacking him.
I think like as if I was any other object, he was just trying to like flip me around and figure me out, you know?
What?
No, I don't think a bison has that mental capacity to be like, let me just easily flip this guy. No, he was attacking you.
Yeah, right.
He was like, who the fuck are you? I'm gonna eat your ass.
Is this our new beach ball?
Yeah, no. Yeet.
Still, Halen was eventually life-flighted to Utah Valley Hospital.
I mean, like,
Where he was shot for stupidity. Well, he should have been.
I almost died. A liver
Too bad he didn't.
laceration, a broken rib, and a bruised lung.
And a bad case of idioticness.
He's sharing his story today as a reminder.
People, like, should not go near bison. Gotta have a lot more reverence for big, crazy beasts like that, you know?
Faith
And also, you need to watch out for the stupids.
Yeah.
God damn, man. Oh, it's this big fluffy animal. Let me go pet it. Oh, it attacked me. Why did I do that?
Why did he attack me?
Why did he attack me? Oh, I knew I should have taken the pork chops out of my pocket.
Eaton Jolly with the Department of Wildlife Resources echoed this.
Because they kind of look like cows, that people think they're domestic or they're friendly. They do, act unpredictably sometimes, and they can act aggressive if you get too closely to them.
And just being in pain all the time and realizing that you could have avoided all this if you were a little smarter.
Still, Halen says he's lucky he has
With an extra chromosome.
a second chance, and he's lucky he's here to tell the story. And the Division of Wildlife Resources couldn't comment on this incident since it involved private property, but they did say if you see a bison, if it stops what it's doing and looks at you, you're too close. And Halen says he's got about 6 to 10 more weeks of recovery. There is an online
And a lifetime of stupidness ahead of him.
Yeah.
fundraiser if you'd like to help with medical expenses. We're working on getting that on our news app. Report
Stop. I'm gonna play that back right now.
10 more weeks
Pay attention.
of recovery. There is an online fundraiser if you'd like to help with medical expenses. We're working on getting that on our news app.
You decided to go pet a bison, get hurt, and then have the audacity to put up a GoFundMe. Oh, pay for my medical bills. Oh my God, what happened? Were you in a car wreck? No, I went to go pet a bison and it attacked me. Okay, I think I'm gonna go get my money to the person that decided to fight against an armed robber from the other side of the room with nothing on him. I think he's got better. I'll feel a little bit better giving my money to that idiot.
I want you to pay for my stupidity.
That's exactly what it is.
Fuck you.
Pay for my stupidity. Like, if he would have been, like, walking through the forest or something, or walking out in the grassland and a bison charged him and got... Okay, different story. You went and petted the fucking bison. No.
Okay. Just a fucking formal warning to everybody. Wild animals are wild fucking animals. Don't fucking go up to them and think,
that should be a
oh my God, it's a cute little kitty, and then be upset that it bit your balls off, like, or titties off, whatever, or whatever you got going on.
We just did stupid headlines.
All
That
right?
should have
If
been
it's
a
biting
headline.
something off of you, don't fucking go near it.
Yeah. We just did stupid headlines. That should have been headlines. Wild animals are fucking wild animals.
It's just, you got to repeat it twice because these people don't fucking know. All right. And to the dudes that, like, if your girlfriend gets snatched by a bear, okay, you're not going to go up there and fucking fight a bear.
Yeah,
to
you're
save
not
your
fucking.
girlfriend, all right?
You're not fucking He-Man. All right.
Just turn your shit around. Just, all right. Just fucking leave.
Yeah.
At least save yourself. All right.
Fuck. Put up a GoFundMe for my stupidity.
Listen. Listen.
I'm listening. We're listening, Dylan. Dylan, did you mute your mic again? Yeah, his Discord took a shit.
No, my fucking.
Welcome back, dumbass.
My computer went to sleep, and I'm moving my cursor around, so I don't know how it went to sleep.
It's the union break, man. Union mandated break.
Shut it down, everybody. No,
Shut it down.
So, like, okay, I think I have good chances against, like, a kangaroo if it took my animal. All right, like, just punch it right in the nose. It's not going to know what to do. It's going to be like, this dude just actually fucking hit me.
Pulls out a fucking manual. That's not in the guide of what to do next.
Dude, kangaroo pulls out a Glock. I got you, bitches. I saw that video. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. It's Glock o'clock, motherfucker.
It's Glock. Oh, shit. I would say Glock a cock. Get shot in the dick. Glock a cock, motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
If I ever get a Glock and there's a robber, I'm definitely yelling that and be like, you better get the fuck out of my house before I Glock your cock, motherfucker.
He might think that's some sort of lewd behavior.
Yeah, until he finds a 9mm in his penis.
Yeah. Speaking of penises and lewd behavior.
Yeah.
So, we're going to our favorite GTA server of Florida. And
oh, yeah.
for our Florida man story of the week, this guy in Clearwater, Florida, was on his bike going for a ride, cruising around Clearwater, Florida and shit, which is in the Tampa area.
Can I just? I think we're on the same one, but I would just like to point out this guy looks like he doesn't clean his ass. Like you just see somebody and you're like, yeah, they definitely don't clean their ass good enough. That's this guy for me.
How fucking random! This guy has shit stains and his crack still.
Dude's got fucking dingleberries on his stink wrinkle, all right?
Yeah, he's got Hershey's chocolate syrup on his fart box. Anyways, he was biking around Clearwater, Florida, and he had the cops called on him. Well, the reason the cops were called on him is because a female witness told cops that she spotted a man, later identified as this fuckwad, exposing his penis while masturbating while riding his bicycle.
Holy shit, he should be part of the circus, not in jail.
Dude, that is
fucking
impressive.
Popping a wheelie, fucking riding his bike and masturbating. That's a fucking talent.
The only best part would have been if he didn't have a seat. And so he was just, he was getting pegged and masturbating at the same time.
Double fisted.
He was later stopped by cops, and the victim said she was 100% confident he was the man she saw pleasuring himself on the bike around 5 a.m. When he was first contacted by police, his zipper was still down. And he claimed he said he claimed to have been sleeping in the park when he was asked if he had engaged in alleged lewd conduct. He has been charged with, obviously, indecent exposure and all that shit, but this isn't even the first time he's been to jail. Earlier this year, he was actually released from prison after being convicted in 2001 of attempted murder, arson, and burglary. So everything. No. And one of the several blazes he copped to, he splashed gasoline around a Largo house, and ignited the property, which was occupied by 6 people. And so the first thing he does when he gets out is like, yeah, now I don't have to worry about dropping the soap. I'm going to go masturbate on my bike. That's the best thing to do right now.
What'd you say?
That's the best thing to do right now.
Yeah, fucking, instead of, getting my life back on track, I'm going to go fucking literally fuck myself on a bike.
Yeah, right. He's just going by, you just hear. You're like, what, he's got cards in his spoke or something?
Dude must be greasing his chain while he's going.
Yeah, right. Going down when he blows.
Honking his horn.
Yeah, honking his horn.
As you will.
Yeah.
Bonka, 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 bonka. Oh.
Yeah, it's just like bonka, 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 and then the ball just busts.
It's like Luigi and Robot Chicken. Da-ding, 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 da-ding. Oh, now I'm tired.
Oh fuck. Well, that's why he must have finished, because that's why the cops got him. He was tired. He was too tired to run away.
He had to go take a nap in the park.
Still sitting there with his flagpole, you know. Now,
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, Dylan. But have you ever decided to pay for a prostitute?
No. Only
Okay.
in GTA 5, and then I kill him afterwards.
Okay. Now, something in GTA you can't do is a golden shower. Do you know what a golden shower is?
Depends. Are we talking about the firework or the other one?
Why would we, if we're talking about fireworks, that would not be in this story, in prostitution.
Well, consider, you never know. Somebody lit a fucking, golden shower in somebody's ass and it fucking killed him, right? I don't know. Shit can happen. But
Okay.
yes, a golden shower is where you're pissing on somebody.
Yes. And
Or getting
beca-
pissed
and not-
on, whatever.
And not because you have a
whichever one.
jellyfish sting on your leg.
No, because you enjoy it.
Correct. So this guy asked this woman in Pennsylvania, so it's not in our favorite GTA server, I will give you $300. Woman's like, okay, what do I need to do? What do you want? What do you want, baby? He said, I want you to urinate on me in the bathroom of a Days Inn across from the Ryder rental office in York, Pennsylvania. All right. Seems easy enough.
That's oddly specific.
Oddly specific, but all right. $300, fuck yeah. But while the pay for spray arrangement, that's great, I love that, appears to have gone as planned inside the room during inside room 40. So if you get room 40 at the Days Inn in York, Pennsylvania, you might want to ask for a different room. Although if you're
140.
most likely, if that's happening at the Days Inn, you might want to. No, actually,
Just go to a different hotel.
don't take a black light into the rooms with you. During a subsequent encounter in the hotel parking lot, a 66-year-old man who paid for the female provider fired a shot at the woman's car as she drove away. Now, you might ask, why did he fire a shot at the woman's car? He just got his golden shower. What more did he want? Maybe he asked for the happy ending and she didn't provide. Nope. Apparently, he believed that Brittany Abosade, I believe is her name, had swiped his wallet after she finished urinating on him while he laid in the bathtub. According to the probable cause statement, both David Martin Butts, sure he never got made fun of as a kid, and the lady
sure.
Abosade, in separate police interviews, confirmed the terms of their Days in golden shower 2 weeks ago. Abosade was parked outside eating a bag of potato chips when Sir Butts-a-lot confronted her and fired a single bullet, leaving a hole in the passenger side door. While Butts said he feared Abosade may have been reaching for a weapon while inside of her car, he didn't recall shooting his gun. Right, because it was the fucking Lee Harvey Oswald from the goddamn book repository that fired a shot into the car.
Dude, I just thought of, like, if this dude, like, got made fun of in school, you know how many times if he had bad breath, they'd be like, Butts, dude, did your asshole and your mouth change fucking jobs today? Jesus Christ, shit for breath.
He's got no, you say he got a case of the Zackleys. What's the Zackleys? His mouth smells exactly like his ass.
Exactly. I'm going to use that now.
The cops recovered a 9mm cartridge casing at the scene and later seized a, guess what, 9mm 6-hour handgun from Butts. Who's an ass? Literally. No. Butts was charged with multiple assault accounts, reckless endangerment, and patronizing a prostitute with his ass. No. He's been freed on $75,000 bond. And I think this is the best part. And he's scheduled for a January 4th preliminary hearing. The lady, she's been charged with, including promoting prostitution and shit like that. And her appearance court date is also January 4th. What if they're in the same courtroom? Oh my God! Hey, can I get another one in the bathroom? No. I promise I won't shoot you this time. So yes, if you provide a golden shower to someone, make sure you don't decide to sit in your car in the hotel parking lot and eat a bag of potato chips, because you never know, they might fire a shot at you for whatever reason. You never know these days. Now, Dylan, have you ever been into a fight?
Kind kind of, sort of, but nothing like too bad.
Okay. Have you, but like nothing was like broken or whatever for the fight, something like, an object or whatever?
No.
Okay. Do you think if something was stuck in you?
Fisticuffs.
Yeah. Do you think if something was stuck in you, you would have noticed it?
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, like, obviously a dick in your ass, yeah. But what about chopsticks shoved up your nose?
Yeah, I'd hope I'd fucking notice that.
Okay, because
Oh,
this guy
fuck.
didn't for 5 months.
Oh, holy shit, really?
Yes, a man in Vietnam who had experienced severe headaches for 5 months was flabbergasted after discovering that he had a pair of chopsticks lodged in his skull. The unnamed 35-year-old, I would remain unnamed too, just saying, had
Yeah,
reported
no
to
shit.
the hospital in Dong Hao, not Major Dong or Dong Wei, Dong Hao, right next to Something Wong in Yo Dumb Fuck, on November 25th after suffering from an aforementioned headaches as well as fluid discharge and fluid loss. I'm assuming out of his nose. Doctors conducted a CT scan which revealed that the man was suffering from tension, fucking some word, a rare but potentially life-threatening neurological condition defined by a dangerous increase in intracranial pressure. A subsequent examination revealed the unusual source of the man's symptoms, a pair of chopsticks that had been reportedly penetrated up his nose and into his brain. Literally, legit, someone tried to fucking mummify his ass, like Egyptian mummified style. Pull his brain out of his nose. Or nostrils.
Jesus Christ.
While the man was initially flummoxed over how he ended up with eating utensils in his mind, that's funny, he recalled that he'd been involved in a fight 5 months ago while out drinking. Shocking. Alcohol is involved. Never would have guessed. He didn't remember many details from the brawl, only that someone had stabbed him in the face with an unknown object. How do you not know chopsticks going up your fucking nose?
Well, if you're drunk enough, you'd be like, I could take on anything.
But you don't feel you don't feel it go up your nose? Are you that fucking plastered?
Probably.
Holy Christ. When he reported to the hospital following the incident, doctors didn't find any chopstick or any abnormalities with his nose. In retrospect, the bemused patient believes that he'd been stabbed up the schnozzle with the food forceps, which then sat undiscovered in his skull until now. They were able to remove the chopsticks, but unfortunately were not able to replace it with any brain cells. Because, well, what's the point?
Yeah.
How do you not know? That's nuts.
Nuts to butts
Action, yes. Well, in this case, nuts to nose action. Now, you've only been
chopsticks so far. You're gonna be able to taste it in your head, literally.
Literally, yeah. Now you've been only flying once in your life. Gone flying once in your life, correct, Dylan?
Yes.
Okay, I've gone flying a few times. Now, I mean, there's like shows on TV like to catch a smuggler, which follows like border control at like the border or like an airport security and all that shit, and like National Geographic, and they'll bring in people they think have drugs or are acting suspicious and investigate and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, this guy in Australia in Australia, excuse me, was trying to smuggle something onto a plane. Now, you might wonder, what was he trying to smuggle? Going to Taiwan. That's where he was going to. He was smuggling drugs, guns, weapons. No, none of that. Authorities were flabbergasted after they busted a tourist attempting to smuggle 2 otters and a prairie dog through an airport in his pants.
In his pants?
In his fucking pants. He had reportedly brought the animals at a market in Bangkok. I'm sorry, this was going to Australia. Excuse me. He then proceeded to stuff them in his underwear before arriving at the airport in Bangkok for his flight. However, authorities caught wise to the man's ham-handed plan after noticing an unusually large bulge wobbling below the waist. You're Asian. Your penis ain't that big. You're not black. They referred him to the x-ray station, where scans revealed the critters wriggling around done under like a traveling circus in his trousers. Maybe they were giving him a happy ending. I don't know.
Dude.
A subsequent strip search revealed that he'd been harboring 2 Asian small-clawed otters and a prairie dog, which had been stuffed in 3 separate socks and taped to his designer boxer shorts. Who's wearing designer boxer shorts? No one sees them. Unless you're black and you're walking through the hood and your pants are on your fucking knees because you think that's cool. A video shows the culprit being forced to cut a hole in his trousers and extract the critter's live stockings, which could be seen, wiggling around in the bin because obviously they're like, all right, what the fuck's going on? Oh my God.
Do you see this prairie dog?
Yeah, it's uglier than fuck. The otter looks absolutely adorable because otters are absolutely adorable. The prairie dog looks like he just woke up from fucking bedhead. Which, given the circumstance, I'd have bad hair. I'd be having a bad hair day too.
This poor fucking prairie dog looks like it's seen some shit, and there's no way it's going back to the wild.
Dude, it's seen some shit because it has seen. Dude, it can work for farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Oh my God. Yeah, so if you're going to smuggle something onto an airplane, first of all, don't, because they'll know about it. And second of all, don't do live animals, for Christ's sakes. They're not going to know. Be still. Be still. We're going through TSA. Be still. Don't move. Don't move. Don't fart. Don't shit. Don't move. Fucking A. Now, the last few weeks, we've been talking about how OnlyFans has really taken off in the world. A lot of teachers are doing it. Well, it's not just teachers that are turning to OnlyFans. A pastor in the country of Brazil has turned to OnlyFans. Her reasoning being, she says she feels closer to God than ever. Right. A former model turned pastor in Brazil is going back to her roots, but said she now feels closer to God than ever. Ana Akiva, I'm probably butchering her name because it's probably Portuguese because that's the native language in Brazil, of a gospel church, announced she's shifting focus to OnlyFans with the mindset she can go back to the church down the road. Okay, first of all, if you look at her fucking eyebrows in the picture, dude, what is up with them eyebrows? My God. I believe that making sensual contact does not diminish me as a god of daughter. A god of daughter. Diminish me as a daughter of God or as a person. No, you're just a whore. But okay. She stepped down from her role as pastor out of the respect for God. Oh, at least you have a shred of decency. The sexy singular transition should come with ease for her, who has amassed 100,000 Instagram followers over the years. She previously was a risque model who bared all in Brazil's, I shit you not, Miss Bum Bum competition.
Ooh.
Which ranks the best rear ends in the South American nation annually, before finding religion in 2015.
See, I don't think that doing OnlyFans is like, whatever, do what you want, right? But it's just like, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you can preach and be,
Well, no, she's no longer
like, look
a pastor.
at these titties.
She's no.
God gave them to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, let's see. I believe one of the 10 commandments is thou shalt not be envious of thy neighbor's wife or something along those lines. If you're married, you can't look at her and be like, man, I wish I had that, because now you just broke one of the 10 commandments.
Boom.
Boom.
Bada bang, bada boom.
Yeah. They have a picture of her, and her lips looks like they're the size of fucking popsicles, because obviously she probably uses some lip enhancer or whatever the fuck they're, that makes them puffy or whatever. Total turn off in my opinion. The picture they have of her, okay, so she's sitting there in a bikini, and The bikini, you can tell she likes to lay out in the sun because there is some massive fucking farmer tan line over her boobs. Massive fucking farmer tan line. My God. She began to see the church as a corrupt environment and is even worse than the rest of the world because they are preaching one thing and living another. Yes, especially in the Catholic Church.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a...
Got him. Not all of them, but a large part is corrupt. I don't know about a large part, but yeah, there are still... Most are good, but it only takes a few bad apples to ruin the bushel.
There was... Right. And there was actually a thing in Australia, called the Catholic Mafia.
Yes.
All right, continue on there, buddy.
Yeah. You mean with the story or what?
No, jerking off. Yeah, with the story.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were going to continue on with the Catholic Mafia. I'm sorry. I was just saying
No.
Okay.
I just throwing it in there.
Oh, okay. He was married to a clergy member, Yusef Akiva or whatever, something, I don't know, who says she had been keeping her down since during their 6 years together. When I was married, he forbade me to work outside the home and have friends. He lived for his family and his church, she said, who also works as a flight attendant, she claimed. So you're a whore. Apparently you have a good ass because you were in the Miss Bum Bum competition of Brazil. You're a pastor and you're a flight attendant.
No, her husband was a flight attendant.
No.
Yeah.
No. Not how this is worded. It might be worded poorly. Because it says Akiva, who also works as a flight attendant, claimed. They're not talking to the guy, they're talking to the woman. Unless it's worded really poorly, I gathered as she's also a fucking flight attendant. But it could be the other way around. In that case, it's worded really poorly. But anyways, it goes on or whatever. They're no longer together, but all that thing. She's a whore. But this isn't the first time. There's another porn star, Christian porn star, Courtney Tilia, who was 35, said she also found a vocation to go to porn thanks to God's calling. Yes, God called you up, in the middle of the night. Hey, this pastor shit ain't working out for you. You need to go sell your boobs online. That's what you need to do. All right, talk to you next week.
Either sell your boobs or lick some slits. That's all you got to do.
That's right.
Because God loves lesbians.
That's
apparently.
Right. Yeah. Just go around out there and just...
Oh, yeah, scissor.
That's what you need to do, honey.
Oh, yeah, scissor.
So keeping on the theme of porn and Christianity, or religion, rather, a person was on a flight, on a plane, going wherever they were going, it says right here, from Bali to Bali to Australia, and they decided to watch Magic Mike. And which, if you don't know what Magic Mike is, Dylan, tell the folks what Magic Mike is.
So Magic Mike is a stripper movie.
Yes, but it's not in the sense you think.
Dude strippers.
Yes, it's a gay stripper movie, basically.
Not a gay stripper movie, just a dude stripper movie. It's
gay
for ladies. It's lady
stripper
porn.
Movie. We all know damn well they're doing more work for the gays than they are for the women. A traveler who detailed an awkward encounter on an airplane said she was completely shocked when she received a note from a fellow passenger. Now, I don't personally think that's a movie you should watch on a fucking airplane.
Yeah, probably not.
But, I mean, so you would think, they got a note, be like, do you really think that's appropriate to be watching in public and all that stuff? No, this is what the note said. If you the note said this: if you want to accept his offer, you may pray this prayer. Dear Lord Jesus, I realize I am a sinner, and I believe you bled and died to pay the price for my sin. I believe that you rose from the dead and you will live forevermore, said the raven. No. Please forgive me, come into my heart and save my soul. I pray this in Jesus' name, amen. Dear friend, would you like to study the Bible, someone to pray for you, help with a personal problem, someone to visit you, join a youth group, or a Bible. Please do not hesitate to let me know. So this woman came up, gave her a note that said this because of her watching the movie Magic Mike. But it doesn't end there. The lady, so the person that this happened to said she grew up Catholic, but her views had changed in life from that. But the passenger that gave her the note was determined because Jess, who was the one watching Magic Mike, saw the note, but then continued to watch the movie on the plane. So hours later, she started up a conversation about faith and mortality, going on and about Christianity and all that and all that stuff. What? Talking about, and so like some of the things they touch on was like the evils of Satan and the need for the guidance of God and all that shit. It's like, give me a break. I don't think that's something you should watch in public. That movie, because it's not. I mean, she did say that before she started the movie, she looked to make sure there was no kids around her and stuff like that. So I gave her props for that. It's not like she's just like, oh, fucking, I'm here at Disney World waiting in line, fucking Pornhub. No.
Yeah, she's not watching like hardcore porn. Yeah. So.
But that begs the question for our Master Debater segment. God, there are so many fucking connections right now. Watching Magic Mike into Master Debaters, and with this, how far is too far with religion? Now, Dylan said this. We actually had this on show notes for about 3 weeks now, 3 episodes now, but we pushed 2 hours without it. So we're like, well, we're already at the 2 hour mark or close to it. We don't need to do this.
Yeah.
But with this, I felt like this was a great tie-in. So, Dylan, would you like to start us off with how far is too far with religion?
So, I guess I'll start with like my belief almost. I like to believe that anybody can like do whatever makes you happy, right? But if it's gonna hurt yourself or hurt others or just it's not good like whatsoever, then don't fucking do it. Okay? I don't care what you believe in or if if you're gay, whatever, do whatever you want. Marry a cactus for all I give a fuck. But with religion, I just don't get it because a lot of people just tend to take it too far. And too far for me is where you're starting to hinder other people. Like you're starting to be judgmental of them or like, they're like, you're gay, so you should be fucking dead or put into a camp to where you have to change.
You need to be in a padded room.
No, shut the fuck up. Like, honestly, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
People can be whoever they want to be. Just don't. This is the line. Don't be a pedophile or rapist or anything like that. I will. If I ever found out that I worked with a sex offender, I will kill you. I do not care. I will gladly go to prison.
But being a pedophile is a needed attribute to be a Catholic priest.
And, well. Here's the hypocrisy. We're here. And that's another thing is I feel as though religion is such a big-ass hypocrite in itself. And my main example that I go to, so I guess I can really just say I'm agnostic. I'm not really atheist. I do believe there's a higher power. I just don't believe that there's just a God, if that makes sense. I don't feel like people's lives should be dictated. So a couple of things that I don't like. People that follow the Bible, please wake up to what it actually is. It was written by a dude, not by God. It was written by a dude that said, this is God's word. Is it really? Is it though? Is he saying, crucify my son, please? Please do that. Please, my only son, please do that. Like, what the fuck? But the biggest hypocrisy thing, in my opinion, is the Holy Trinity. Colton, you know what the Holy Trinity is, right?
Yes.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yes. Yeah.
And in the middle is God.
Right.
Okay. Well, in the middle, it branches
bullshit.
out. It branches out to God is the Father, God is the Son, and God is the Spirit. So in your head, you would think, so they're all the same person.
No.
Because they're all God.
No.
But each of them connecting to each other says is not. So the Father is not the Son is not the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is not the Father. Then who the fuck are they? If they're the same person all at once and not, what the fuck are they? What the fuck are they? And then another one is love thy neighbor. Well, if your neighbor is any other person other than a straight white binary person, then they're not gonna love you. Apparently. So that's my opinion. How far is too far with religion is if people kind of like just live their, like they shape their lives with it.
Yeah.
Or they're like, oh yeah, I'm not committing this crime because God said not to. So if God didn't tell you to do that, you would.
God told me to kill this baby.
No. You know.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this down. The First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution said, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech. And then it continues on with freedom of press and assembly and all that stuff. So the first thing in the Bill of Rights is the establishment of religion. That's what America is built upon, is the freedom of expression of religion and the freedom of speech. Now, obviously, not all speech free. You can't go around and say, all the hot thing right now is kill all the Jews, genocide against Jews because of the Hamas and Israel thing. That's my opinion. That's really bordering on freedom of speech because you're kind of talking about genocide, and that's not right. I mean, if you just fling it out as a joke, okay, but if you're actually believing it, you might need to be in a padded room with a straitjacket because you're a little fucking bonkers. I don't think you should completely wipe out an entire religious group because they don't agree with you with what you do. Hello, Al Qaeda. But
listen, hey, bringing up that point, I changed my answer to how far is too far with religion. When your religion is causing wars in different parts of the world in different times, like, I don't know, such as the Catholic Crusade, we might have a fucking issue.
Might. Well,
that is too far.
But the thing is, that's what a lot of wars are about, is the battle of religion. That's why something like Iraq and Afghanistan can't fucking hold it together for more than 4 seconds, is because you have the three groups. I can't remember what they're called. I know it's the Sunni.
Oh yeah.
What is it? I know one's a Sunni, one's something. But there's three groups there, and they all cannot fucking agree, and so that's why there's an issue. And then you have the Taliban, which is another thing. What fucked up religion to get 72 virgins requires to kill yourself?
Damn.
I mean, come on. Let's think about this for a little bit. You need to go and off yourself to get 72 virgins. And yes, it doesn't specify. Could be 72 guys. So what if you get
72 dudes fucking your ass?
Damn, I pulled the fucking gay card. Son of a bitch. Great. Now my asshole is fucking red and I can't sit down for a week. But another thing, think about, okay, so obviously that was the whole reason for like the Al Qaeda and the terrorist attack. Obviously they didn't agree, death to America and all that shit.
Yeah.
But then, the guys who were flying the airplanes that flew into the Twin Towers and into the Pentagon and shit, to get their 72 virgins. And they were following their leader, Osama bin Laden. Who Osama bin Lion is what it should be.
Osama bin Lidl.
Yeah. Wouldn't you think if he wanted his 72 virgins, he would have been the one leading the charge rather than sitting in a fucking office dictating everything.
think.
Don't you? I mean, just think about this for a minute. If he really believes what he's preaching, why isn't he the one that's flying the airplane into the towers? Why is he the one still sitting in Afghanistan or Pakistan, wherever the fuck he was at, in the comfort of his compound? I'm just thinking out loud here. Come on now. Just because you don't agree with somebody in religion, all of religion basically circles around one fact, that they believe there's one God. And then the stories change, most religions. The stories change from there there's like a dozen different types of Christianity. There's Lutheranism, there's Catholicism, you have regular Christianity,
Catholicism.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Catholicism, excuse me. And then there's like there's a dozen different types of Christianity. Then there's, you have Judaism, and there's probably different versions of Judaism. You have Muslim, there's different versions of that. And then you have in China, there's a bunch of different fucking religions there, but they all base around the same fact.
There's one God, and then you throw into the mix that there's religions that have multiple gods.
Right.
Like people that still believe in like the Norse gods, the excuse me, the Egyptian gods, the Greek gods, they still believe in that stuff.
The three horsemen that come to me on Christmas and give me oh wait, no, that's just Mexico.
So it's just, I don't know, it's just so confusing. Like, and the fact that people wage wars just based on what they believe in is the most idiotic fucking bullshit I've ever heard. Like, I will never get heated about anything else other than like religious things. Cause like, don't get me wrong, I do not have an issue with anybody practicing their religion. That's what we're here for. Do what makes you happy. And if worshiping a god or whatever, or praying to a god is what makes you happy, do it. You're not going to hurt anybody.
Right. But don't force somebody to believe in your religion.
Exactly.
It's you could get say Dylan, you were single, Dylan, right? You find the girl, you find the girl, perfect girl, okay? Say, and you call yourself agnostic.
Yep.
I'm sorry, agnostic. Yeah, get Christmas time.
Eggnog.
Agnostic, because Dylan's got eczema and eczema. No.
and egg.
Yeah, he's got eczema and eczema and is agnostic. No. But anyway, you find the girl. She's got everything. You guys have the same interests. In your case, football, video games. And all that stuff and everything. The same interest, but she's die hard, say Catholic. Church every Sunday, stuff like that. I shouldn't say I'll take it back. Not die hard, but she's quite religious. Church every Sunday and all that jazz.
Yeah.
You could still get along. Yep. She can be but say she's totally fine with you being agnostic. Perfect. But if she tries to change you, force you, no, if we're dating, you have to go to church. I'd be like, all right, there's the door.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm more agnostic. I do kind of, I don't know, I'm like halfway between Christianity and agnostic. I guess you could call it.
This is the best way. This is what defined it for me. Agnostic is it's basically if something happens and you can't explain it with science, then obviously something must have been in play.
Yeah.
You just don't want to believe that there's just one dude running the show. Like, I do not believe. I'm sorry. There is just too much scientific evidence that a thing did not create the universe.
I believe that everything can be, and I can believe most things can be explained by science, even if we don't know it now. Eventually, 50 years ago, we didn't know about all the stuff we have for cancer research. Why do we know about it? Because we kept working at it, chipping away at it, and we've come a long way. So 50 years ago, we didn't know, we couldn't explain it. Now we can, because of science has advanced. Now there are some examples where like this person's like they'll never walk again. Their spinal cord is cut in half. They'll never walk again. And some of a bitch in 3 years they're walking again. Amazing, right? Can science explain that? Not right now. Maybe, I don't know. Again, 50 years ago we didn't think we'd be this far along with anything in life.
But here's another point. Here's another point. If there was truly a God, okay, and a God that is all powerful, almighty, and all good, or all omnipotent, all powerful, and all good, that's a conundrum, because it can't be one of those things. He can be all knowing, which is all omnipotent, and all powerful, so the power to do stuff. But he can't be all good, because if he was, we wouldn't have a thing called cancer or heart disease or obesity or wars or anything like that, because he would have the power to stop it.
Or crazy folks. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
If that's an example right there. Now, we're not saying if you're Catholic, you're dumb. No. If you're Jewish, you're dumb. No. We're just saying we're sitting there with a calculator trying to add this shit up, and it's not adding up. Okay, we're doing 2 + 2, and somehow we're getting 7. Okay, that's our problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's the problem.
And I just like reiterating, like, I don't care how many times we say it, but yeah, this is not an attack to people that believe in that stuff. What I like to do is, the reason why I ask these questions or we start like talking about it is just to get you thinking. Like, stop being so close-minded about certain fucking things or about certain people, and just fucking open your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
You will, I trust me. When you stop worrying about what, like, you know, oh, I have to look good for the church or blah, 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 you will live a much better life.
Yeah.
Because you'll stop stressing about stupid shit. Or you'll be able to walk into a store and be like, oh, there's a Muslim dude here. All right, well, see ya. Have a good day. You know, like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, right? So what?
But, like, a certain member or a certain person that I know, I'm not going to name any names because I don't want them to feel uncomfortable if they listen to the podcast, which I'm pretty sure they don't. But they've stated that because of their religion, they don't like Muslim people. They scare them. And it's like, oh, I have such an issue with that, because it's just like, not all fucking Muslim people are going to be like, you know, walk into a fucking store or whatever and be like, okay, Allahu Akbar, and then fucking
blow it up.
Allah means God and stuff. And
I looked up what Allahu Akbar is. I think it means for God, or this for God, something like that. But yeah, Allah means God in Hebrew, I think it is, or Arabic.
I believe it's.
I think it's Arabic.
Hebrew. It might be Arabic.
Whatever. It could be the same for both.
Yeah, anyway,
it could be the same for both.
It's just like, see, that's the issue, because someone is a different religion than you, you're already being prejudiced towards them.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah, that's not right. That's not cool. Again, First Amendment: Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech.
And here's another thing. The whole Roe versus Wade.
Oh, boy, let's open up that can of worms.
Yep, we're going to open it. We're going to open it right now.
Are you sure? I mean,
I'm positive.
Okay.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
I'm not either. I'm just looking at it time-wise.
Oh, shit, yeah, you're right. You know what? Fuck it. We'll keep going.
Okay. Well,
you know what? Hold on. I'm going to ask if we're going to get this done.
Probably not. So we'll talk about that in that next episode. I can already tell we're not going to be able to squeeze it in our time frame. We're kind of on a limited schedule of when we are able to do this, so that's why I'm kind of trying to
I just asked some questions around, and hopefully we'll get an answer.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's just move on, and if we get to it, we'll get to it.
Okay.
But yeah, the whole Roe versus Wade thing. But anyways,
religion, yes, religion. It's like
both part it is.
Okay, dogs and cats can live together. Why can't we in differing opinions of religion?
I will leave it with this. There is a song. It's kind of a funny song. Okay. But it's by the comedian Bo Burnham. It's
repeat stuff. Oh, sorry.
No, it's not that one. It's funny.
But oh my god.
Okay, we can talk about it if we want, but whatever. So it's What is it?
No, we're gonna blue ball 'em. We're gonna blue ball 'em. Fucking next episode, we'll do it.
You know what? Fuck yeah.
Blue ball everyone. So while you do that,
That's what it is. So it's called From God's Perspective. And he basically is like making fun of religion. Like how kind of like stupid it is. But also like what would God say about us? And the last half of the song gets like pretty serious. And it asks, what if Earth could be heaven instead of you looking forward to it? Why don't we try making that Earth can be paradise if we respect it and not argue so damn much about stupid shit.
right? Like I said, cats and dogs can live together. Why can't we with differing opinions on religion? So, okay, let's move on. Before we do our 69 seconds of stupid, Dylan, what is your fact of the week?
My facts, actually, it's not facts.
Oh,
Buddy, yeah, we got 2 facts. We got 2 facts up in this bitch. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins.
really? How long can a dolphin hold their breath?
I don't know. It's just facts.
Jesus Christ! I'll look it up. Fuck.
Go ahead and look it up. And then guess what? Rats will laugh out loud if you tickle them. I didn't know you could fucking tickle a rat.
I didn't know you could. I don't know why you would want to tickle a rat. Fucking just walking up while they're sleeping with a fucking feather. Tickle, tickle, tickle. So a dolphin can hold their breath for about 10 minutes. Some can hold up to their breath. Some species of dolphins can hold their breath up to 15 minutes long.
Now.
Fucking. Okay, so we'll say 10 minutes is most. So that means a sloth is 40 minutes.
Holy shit. Holy.
Fucking A, man.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, they got to be breathing like really slow, right? Like, what if it takes them like 2 or 3 minutes just to be like,
yeah, right. You gotta sit there and think about what you just thought about. It makes sense.
Exactly.
It makes sense.
They're coming up with a strategy to plan a strategy of a strategy.
That's
strategy.
Right. The Northfield plans
strategy.
Plans
Am
to
I saying
plan
that
a
right?
strategic
I'm
plan.
stroking out. I think.
Yeah, no, it was just like the news story. Northfield plans to plan a strategic plan. It all makes sense. It checks out.
That's what it is.
It checks
strategic.
out.
Strategy. Yeah. I made up a new word. Strategy.
Dylan, you are the religion. Dylan, you are the religion of stupid. All right, that's what your religion is. You're not agnostic. You're dumb gnostic. All right, you're dumbass gnostic.
No, I'm strategy.
Yeah,
that's what we are.
You're a strategist. A strategy.
Dude, the worst part is I said it like 4 times in a row. I was like, strategy. Am I saying that?
Strategy.
Oh.
It's a tragic strategy. It's a strategic tragedy. That's what it is. It's a strategic tragedy. Oh, fucking A.
Strategy.
Yeah.
It's like when you were going to say Colorado, you were like, Colorado. And I was like, the fuck is that?
Yeah, because I fucking tripped over my words. Yeah. So, all right. Let's move on to the 69. Oh, wait, hold on. 69.
Nice.
Seconds.
Nice.
Stupid. So since Dylan was on the hot seat last week, I am on the hot seat this week. So Dylan, you have I'm assuming it's still 10, obviously, because it's, the 69.
Nice.
Seconds of stupid.
All right.
I will have 10 seconds to 10 seconds to answer 69 seconds to answer 10 questions. And I can pass once. You can come back around to it.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a little bit. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick.
Oh man, that's nasty. So, but
they should be a lot shorter than last time. So.
Okay. Well, and also not so much dead space between an answer and a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay. So, I am ready if you are ready.
Yes, I am. So we'll go on the first question asked. Excuse me. 3, 2, 1. How many bones are in the human body?
207.
Who was the scientist that filed over 1,000 patents alone?
Pass.
Which is the only metal to be in liquid form at room temperature?
Mercury.
What is the chemical symbol for gold?
AU.
What is a supernova?
Star.
Okay. How many dots are on one six-sided die?
How many dots?
Yep.
6.
What's the technical term for a lie detector?
Pass.
You already passed.
Oh, I passed on that one already?
You passed on the scientist.
Right, but I'm passing on the lie detector one too.
Okay, fine. A pickle is made from which fruit or vegetable?
Cucumber.
What gives plants their color?
Chloroforms. Fucking.
I know we already ran out of time, right?
Yeah, just the buzzer went off.
Well, we'll give you the.
I said chloroforms before the buzzer went off.
How many primary colors are there?
3.
Okay. Who was the scientist that filed over 1,000 patents alone?
It doesn't matter because we're out of time. But if I had to guess,
yeah, we'll guess the ones you passed on.
I guess Edison, but that seems too easy.
You're gonna guess Edison?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. And then, what's the technical term for a lie detector?
Polygraph.
Holy shit, you fucking got it. All right. So we'll go through. Now, I want to give you this one because you were literally one off. How many bones are in the human body? You said 207. It's actually 206. Number 2, who was the scientist that filed over 1,000 patents? You didn't get this one on time, but you guessed Thomas Edison. That would be correct. Which is the only metal to be in liquid form at room temperature? You said mercury. That is correct. What is the chemical symbol for gold? You said AU. That is also correct. What is a supernova? Now, you got this half right. So I'm gonna say you didn't get it. Get it? It's an explosion of a star. But it is a star. It doesn't.
Yeah, I knew
it
was something with a star.
Now this one I felt so bad. How many dots are on one six-sided die? You said 6 dots.
I got confused by the question. I was like, dots are on one six-sided die because of how it was worded. I'm like, does he mean the most amount of dots on a six-sided die? What is it? It's like what? 6, 5, 12, 21. Yeah. That's why I was like, I was confused at how you said it. Cause I'm like, is he asking for the amount of dots, the most amount of dots on a sided die? But no, if you want to hold on. To go back to the reason why I passed on the Edison one is because I knew my first guess was Edison, but I was like, Tesla came up with a lot of shit too, Nikola Tesla, and that's why
where
I passed.
You fucked up.
That's why I passed because I wanted to sit and think about it a little longer.
No, but that's where Nikola Tesla fucked up.
Yeah, he didn't patent any of his shit.
Yeah, he didn't patent it, and Edison stole it.
You're right. Yeah, now that I think about it more, I know that. But at the time, I was like, that's why I passed.
Okay, so number 8, pickle is made from which fruit or vegetable? You said cucumber, and that is correct. What gives plants their color? I'm pretty sure you accidentally said chloroform or something like that. But I'm gonna guess you meant chlorophyll.
Yeah, chlorophyll.
Yeah, so you got that one.
No, I didn't. I didn't say it right.
It doesn't fucking matter. I think you got it right.
No, I didn't say the right. Chloroform and
Chloroform
and
what
chlorophyll.
Is this, Bill Cosby's houseplant?
Yeah. It's a fake plant, but still it's got chloroform. No, chloroform and chlorophyll, two massively different things. I didn't get it.
So how many primary colors are there? You said 3. You are correct. So you got 2.
I only think I got like 4.
3, 4, 5. You got 5 out of 10.
Hey, I did better than you last week. You got fucking 3 out of 10.
Hell yeah, brother.
No, you got 3 out of 8 actually.
Oh, actually, you got 5 out of 7 because you passed 2 of them.
Right, and I didn't get to 1. The
Right.
pickle one.
So
That's not too bad. Or
Not
I'm sorry,
too
I
bad.
didn't get to the primary color one because I ran out of time. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Like I said, and then the lie detector one, I was like, I know what it is, but rather than sit there and mull over it, I'm like, no, move on to the next one. And then you're like, you've already passed on one. I'm like, no, Dylan, I can pass on another one. Asswipe.
okay, you get 2 passes.
I get 1 pass per question.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean by a pass. You get 1 pass per question.
Okay.
You know, so like if you came back around to it and I said pass again, then I wouldn't get that question
right.
again. But if I wanted to pass in all fucking 10, I could pass in all fucking 10. Well, you know, that's what I meant. So, yeah, it was. But yeah, I was like, I sat there. But then when you asked me again, I'm like, it's poly something. Polygraph.
Polygraph.
Yeah.
Polygraph test.
Yeah. You gotta go get a polygraph. You know?
They're so reliably unreliable.
Yeah. You can't even use them in court.
Exactly. They're so reliably unreliable.
Right. But it's kind of like the TSA thing. TSA is actually not very good at their job because they test, the equipment, obviously. And I think it only has like a 20% actual success rate of actually seeing or detecting shit that you don't want on airplanes. But it's just the threat of if it were to detect a bomb or a gun in your luggage, it was what prevents people from trying anything. It's just, and the same thing with a polygraph. It's not effective, but it's just the threat of what it could, of what could happen or come of it is what prevents people from doing stuff.
Exactly.
So, but, all right. Let's move on to Pornstar Birthdays, because that's really what everyone's here for. No one gives a fuck about trivia. Nobody gives a fuck about our thoughts on religion or stupid. It's all about the porn stars, motherfucker. That's what matters in this world. Now, I only did 3 this week because after thinking about it and doing the 6, yeah, that was fun, but that was just a slog. So I only did the normal 3, even though we took 2 weeks off. So our first porn star. Are you ready for it, Dylan?
Yes, I am.
Her name is Allison Avery. She is 32 years old as of December 9th, born in 1991. She's new to porn, only starting in 2019. She's a 5'9" blonde from California and has a set of 34 Double D over-the-shoulder boulder holders. Since starting so recently, she has only been credited in 34 films, with some being Cuck My Life and Fuck My Wife.
Okay.
Would You Like a Taste?
Would you like a taste?
Boobed 4 and Fill My Quota.
Jesus Christ.
Next one, this next babe, her name is Darcy Dulce. She is 31 years old as of today, being born in 1992, December 10th. Happy birthday. Starting in porn at 23 in 2015, this 5'2" honey from California, a lot of porn stars from California, has been credited in over 400 films, with most being lesbian-only scenes. Now, you might ask, how do I know that? Because the thing I go to, the website I go to that lists all the films, it will categorize what the film is, either facial, les-only, DP, whatever. It's not like I've gone through the 400 films and watched them. Sick fucks, goddamn. Yeah, with most being lesbian-only scenes. You can see her and her 32 double Ds in Breast Kept Secrets 2. Slippery Scissoring.
Oh, yeah, scissor.
Making Her Drip 2. And Tits Are Us.
The adult Toys R Us.
Yeah. This last one is Winter Jade. She is only 24 years old. Well, she'll be 24 years old on December 11th, being born in 1999. Being so young, she only started in porn in 2019 at the age of 20. She has risen to stardom by being known for her perky 32Cs and being credited in over 100 films, and also being on OnlyFans. Born in the U.S. at 5'3", she has been seen in Big Ass Little Bush, Winter Is Coming. You can kind of guess how that was spelled. Soaked Winter, and
Winter.
Don't Mind My Dick in the Closet.
What the fuck?
It's my dick in a box.
Girl.
It's my dick in a box.
Girl.
Oh my god.
Don't mind my dick in the closet, guys. Keep it there for safekeeping.
That's right. Don't want to lose it. That's the last thing you
Could
want
you
to do.
imagine being a burglar and you fucking walk in, you're looking around for money, and you open, and there's just a fucking dick in the closet, like an actual dick? You're like, guys, we need to go. We need to go now.
No, you open up the closet and it's like that school prank they did where they stuck that giant dildo on the floor and they lubed that. You just open up the fucking closet doors and it's just massive fucking like dinosaur
Just
dildo.
a 4 fucking foot dildo.
Dildo just sit there.
Dude,
like,
I'd leave. I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Nah,
I'm leaving.
good. I'm good. If they're putting that inside them, I don't need to know what they're swinging with. Nah, I'm good. I'm out of here. Oh, fucking A. So.
And then you just hear, you need to be punished. Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, you need to be punished. Oh, my God. So, okay. Let's wrap this show up with our smooth brain of the week. So, Dylan, who is your smooth brain of the week?
I'm gonna have to go with that dude that fucking got gored by a fucking bison.
Yeah, that's not very smart, isn't it?
And then proceeded to be like, please pay me for it.
Yeah, right.
Bitch.
I'm gonna put up a GoFundMe. Help me with medical expenses. No, how about help you be put into a fucking mental institution? How about that, motherfucker? Let's see. Smooth brain of the week. Who do I think my smooth brain of the week is? Let me go back to my show list. Gotta put it in a recycle bin as of shit. Let's see. You know what? No. I'm gonna go with the motherfucker in the GTA server jacking off on a bicycle.
Okay.
I'm
Good
gonna go
choice,
with that
good choice.
guy. I was debating between that and the golden shower gone wrong, but that had nothing to do with the golden shower. But you know, the bullet being shot. But jacking off on a bicycle. Imagine if he's
Not only is that talented, but extremely dumb.
extremely dumb. Yes. I was gonna say, imagine if he was going by a fucking schoolyard when it happened. Just going by, just
Traumatizing them kids,
Yeah,
and
right?
guess what? You're gonna be traumatizing your fucking record. So
his track record was already traumatized. He'd already been arrested for everything, according to that article. Fucking A. So okay, that's all we have for this week. Next week we will talk about our thoughts on Roe versus Wade because of our Master Debater section or segment about how far is too far with religion.
and don't worry, we're not gonna kill each other while doing it. We're civilized human beings. Civilized cavemen.
Yeah, okay. I'll agree with you on that one. I wouldn't say human beings. That's a little being a little bit too generous for us.
We're just civilized beings.
We're just civilized Neanderthals.
There we go.
That's what we are. The civilized Neanderthal podcast. No.
Unibrow looking motherfuckers.
That's right.
God, we're dumb.
Yeah. You
Oh,
make,
dude,
I'm
I
gonna-
got
I'm
another quote of the week.
I'm
I
gonna
thought
make-
was fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna make my point. There you go. That's my point. What was it?
Yeah, barking.
Yeah, right. We'll let the fucking dogs out. No.
So we still have our email and we still have Twitter, but we don't have Facebook anymore.
No, because fuck them.
Because fuck Meta. They're a bunch of little shits. But our email is ifstupidhadaname@gmail.com, and our Twitter handle, so if you want to add us, is ISHANP0923. That is all uppercase letters. And then our Twitter name is just Stupid Productions.
You could just search the Twitter name and it should come up.
Yeah, it should just come up. But if you would like to add us instead, that's the @ But
yeah.
Colton, we also do have some news that we're thinking about changing the name and stuff.
Yes, but we haven't settled on a name yet.
Yep.
We'll update you with that though. So don't get too involved. We'll when we'll know, we'll tell you.
Yep.
We'll have everything already transferred to social media and all that stuff for when it happens. So don't worry.
Yeah. So then at least we'll be semi-prepared.
Correct. Which is already more prepared than we usually are. So to wrap it up, like I said, we'll talk to you next week about our thoughts on Roe v. Wade. While in the meantime, we're gonna have Boris Johnson take us out. So have a great week, my guys.
Scaled up testing at a local level, combined with contact tracing. Contact tracing through NHS Test and Trace.